applying some of these different, information that I give for you to be able to change your financial circumstances. I appreciate you. So let's talk about what's happening in the world of money, of finances, because doesn't money affect us all in some way, somehow? That's why this show is Money Talks with Cynthia Abbott on Millennium TV 24. From the gas pumps to groceries. Middle income Americans experiencing higher prices. Now, there's this leading financial services firm that does this quarterly financial monitoring of middle class Americans who are earning anywhere from $30,000 per year to $3,000 a year. And this survey is done on a quarterly basis just to check up on the financial health of middle class Americans, right? Just like you go to the doctor once a year. Most people go to the doctor once a year. I can't assume everybody do, but you need that physical checkup, to make sure everything is working just the way it should. And then you can find out if there's something else that you need to do to improve if something is not going right. So when it comes to your finances, think about it the same way. You thinking about this checkup that's being done, right? So the financial industry is the leading industry right now. I am so happy that I'm here because now I can help so many people to change their circumstances, only if they're willing and able to change it, though, because the gas prices, the grocery prices, right? There's not enough income based on what these families are saying. But this leading provider of financial services in North America and Canada is releasing its latest quarterly middle income financial security monitor, a national survey of the income of families measuring their financial situations. And the survey found that 65% of middle income families feel positive about their current financial situation. However, an equal share, 65%, says their income is falling behind in the cost of living, which is up 9% from April because this survey was done in September of 2021. This financial security monitor measures the changes in the sentiment of middle-income families, right, about their finances. So we're encouraged that most middle-income families are optimistic. Yeah, they're optimistic about their financial situation. Although they are feeling the pressure of the rising inflation, the cost of goods and services rising, they're feeling the pressure of it. The CEO of this top financial firm have stated that the families reported they're feeling the pressure, but they're still optimistic. And one of the reasons for that, I believe, is because they have a financial coach. And they can help them to tweak their financial situation, show them how to cut back. So show them how to put their money in places where it's going to work for them. And I want to make this show today more about women. Men, I'm not leaving you out, but the ladies, right now we're taking over. So we want to make sure women are so aware of what they need to do to change their financial situation. So when you look at this survey, there are more than half of these families who are taking responsibility to improve their financial situation by saving for the future, putting their monies where it's going to work for them, and protecting their families with life insurance. And even more families are considering taking similar action now that they're seeing that it's working for other people, middle class Americans. These steps are especially important today because People are reporting increased prices on everything. Again, eating out, right? Thing that most people do, we all have in common, eating. Eating out, going to the movies, the prices have risen. But key findings from this top financial firm, U.S. Middle Income Family Security Monitor, they have found that nearly everyone have noticed increasing cost of goods and services. Excuse me. This includes, excuse me, gas prices, 94%. Local home prices, 92% increase. Groceries, 91%. Housing costs up 90%, guys. Restaurants and bars, 84%. Healthcare, wow, 80%. Entertainment, movies, sporting events, concert, up 75%. And taxes are up 73%. Even childcare services, for all you ladies out there, 73%. Additionally, concerns about paying for food and groceries have grown from 12% to 17% in the past year. Almost half of these respondents have life insurance. But COVID-19 is increasing interest among middle-income families. About half, 53% of individuals report having life insurance, and 19% have life insurance policies outside of their work of $100,000 or less. 10% have policies between $100,000 and $300,000 worth of coverage. And 4% have policies worth more than $400,000. Amongst those who do not have a life insurance policy outside of work, 10% say they are more interested in finding out about purchasing life insurance because of COVID-19. I met one lady, and as we had this conversation, she talked about how now she realizes that she's worth more dead than alive. But she has small children, and she's okay with that because she realized that if she stopped paying anything else, she will never stop paying her life insurance. And I was so commending her. Again, this show is about women, and it's about taking control, because these top trend data, this information is just key to understanding where your money is going, how to make sure you continue saving, how to make sure you continue protecting your families, how to make sure that you don't panic. Do not panic, because really and truly, there are options out here. And I provide options every day. So as concerns about rising inflations are emerging, middle income consumers remain positive about their financial, not just financial, but their personal finances. More say that their income is falling behind the cost of living. Now, from September 2020 compared to August 2021. In September 2020, 50% say that their income is falling behind because of the cost of living. Right now, 65% is saying that. Fewer are saving enough for a comfortable retirement. September 2020 was 31% saving for retirement, right? Based on the survey, 22% now are saving for their retirement, comfortable retirement, not just getting by. So more feel that there will be difficulties to save for the future. From 54% since 2020 to 63%. They feel that it will be more difficult to save for the future due to the rising inflation costs of goods and services. But again, don't panic. There are options out here. Let's talk about changing your mindset. Because if you're remaining optimistic, if you're remaining positive with all the increases in the gasoline and the childcare costs and the groceries and the housing costs, if you're remaining optimistic about these things that are happening where you have no control of the raising taxes, you don't control if the government raises taxes, but you have control in how your money works for you. If you have your money working for you in the right places, that's what you have control of. So let's change the mindset from a lack mentality to a wealth mentality. How you like that, ladies? I tell you, just being as a single parent myself, raised two daughters, two lovely daughters, I can tell you it was not easy. It was difficult. I failed so many times. I fell flat on my face. And because I had children, I made no excuses. Okay? Because I know that they were watching me. And I know that if they fell in life, it's not because of something I didn't do or show them how to get it done. So I do not and never have used my children as an excuse to do better, because I was raised in a household, two-parent household. Mother was a housewife, father was a farmer. Before we came to this country from Jamaica, I was age 15. My father was a farmer and my mother was a housewife. She remained a housewife. But I can tell you, my father passed away. He died before my mother. My mother did not have any education. My mother was illiterate, guys. Illiterate. Did not know how to read or write. She knew how to count her money. The little that she had, she did the best that she could with it, what she knew. But she had no education. But that was not a reason for me not to do the best I can and become the best I can just because I had a mother who was illiterate. She paved the way and made sure she brought us to this country with my father so we can have a better opportunities rather. And when I saw opportunities, and whenever opportunities knock at my door, I just start reminiscing about the time when I was told by my parents, you're coming to this country for better opportunities. So if there are better opportunities out here, and it's knocking at your door and you walk away from it, please, ladies, know it is not anyone's fault if you don't take control. Take control and change your mindset about becoming wealthy. Put yourself in the position where you can make it and you can live a better life, and then you can create a better life for your children and your children's children and generations to come. Because we have what it takes. You know, that inner intuition that we know that we have greatness within us. We were all born without anything. But we were born with that innate ability to make ourselves somebody and something, even when the odds are against you, ladies. And the odds will be against you. But you gotta fight those forces, because we're in a battle, ladies. We're in a battle for our lives. Do not put your goals and your dreams on hold for anyone. I don't care who it is. You do not put your dreams and your goals on hold. Do not put them on the back burner. Please, ladies, take a moment. Reflect on what you want your future to look like, what you want to leave behind, what you want your legacy to be for you and your children. Because you're not the only one. I've been through every level of education, and this is not about me, it's about you, but I'm just letting you know. As a woman, I know what you're going through. I know what you're feeling. I know when you've been through hard times. I know when you fall and it's hard to get up and you need a coach to just pull you up and get you going. It's okay, because If you don't fail, how are you going to learn how to succeed? It's okay. Just get up, change one thing. If you can only change one thing and do one thing differently, it will matter. We will take a quick break, but hang in there. I'll be right back.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys are watching too, but this show today is about the ladies. I am so honored to be in the presence of greatness because we were born to be great. We were born to do wonderful, great things. And I am happy that you're here with me today because for decades, ladies, for decades, women have worked hard to achieve equality. We've worked hard. We have fought to make our mark, to be recognized for the value of our contribution here in this world, on this earth. We've fought hard. We're still fighting. But in many ways, we've came a long way, wouldn't you agree? A long way towards accomplishing these goals. So the road to financial independence starts here, and it starts now, ladies. I command you to make a change. Start doing something different now. You can improve on what you're already doing. You can, if you do one thing different. But let me tell you, if we find ourselves looking, ladies, at the corporate ladder, right, instead of reaching for your career goals and true potential, it might finally be your time to ditch the ladder and take control of your money mindset. Ditch that ladder, because that C-suite, only 20% of women make it to that C-suite, right? The CEO, the CFO, and the COO. You can be your own CEO. You don't have to wait for someone to say, hey, I like you. I like that you leave your children all day. I like that you don't go take them to any, special activities. I like that you jump when I say jump and how high. So now I'll promote you. But if I promote you, you will have to do more. You don't have to wait for that. Because when that suite is no longer there, you have no control of that. But when you build your own suite, oh, it feels great to be the CEO. I love being an entrepreneur, ladies. It feels so good to have independence. It feels so good, ladies. Let's do this. We can push each other up. we can continue to help each other to fight this game, because we have to unpack the negative self-talk. Get rid of it. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself you can't do this because you don't have XYZ. I promise you, I started when I became an entrepreneur, when I built my first business. I started with nothing, working 3 jobs, guys. But I found a way to be able to make that extra money work for me. I wasn't just working a job. I was doing my side hustle. Yeah, we hustle, don't we? I did that and was able to save a little bit when I built my first business from scratch, an agency, right? While I was working, because this is why I talk about, the cash flow quadrant, because it talks about how you can still be an employee and be on the other side as self-employed, having that hustle, so that you can bridge over to the right side of the cash flow quadrant to become an owner of your time and not a loaner of your time. Because if you put a little bit at a time, I promise you, it fills up eventually. But if you put none, don't expect something. And this is what happened. And I talk to so many people every day, guys, every day. I love talking to people. I love meeting people from all over the country. And especially with Zoom now, oh, it is so much fun sitting back, Zooming, talking with people, teaching them, helping them to develop themselves, helping them to get licensed, helping them to learn about business, how to make money work for them. Oh, it feels great. And I don't want to be the only one having this feeling. I mean, I am looking to help so many people to have that same freedom, because that's what entrepreneurship allows you to do. It allows you to have independence. Ladies, you don't have to pay the high cost for childcare services. If you're looking to do something in addition to what you're doing, you can do something without having to come up with that high cost. Because I can tell you, not having that money as a single parent, not having the family support, not having anyone but maybe one person, and that's all it takes. I love that if you have one person that believe in you, that trust you, that want you to grow no matter what, they will continue to push you up. You don't need 10 people. You only need that one. And I am so thankful that I am truly blessed to be in a position where I have someone who believes in me. I have a coach who pushes me. I have a coach who tells me that he believes that I can do this. And I tell you, because of that, I have just become so much better at my craft, because I master my craft. You can't just put your toe in, ladies. Don't put your pinky toe in and jump back out. You put your pinky toe in just to get the experience and exposure, just to be able to have access to the people who have paved the way, who have built wealth. Don't you want access to those people who can teach you how to do it? Ladies, let's take control, because we must make our mark. We must make it count big, because we live in that world, in the country where you can make abundant wealth for yourself. You just first have to believe it, though. Again, changing that mindset. Knowing where you're going is important. It's okay to know where you came from. As I spoke with you earlier, told you where I came from. But I know where I'm going. Because where you came from doesn't define where you're going. Where you came from allow you to even do more, knowing that you came from nothing and you have an opportunity to build something and to be somebody, you matter. Ladies, you matter. So just know that you have to fight the battle. You have to start collaborating with other people who have your interests at heart. Not the people, not the naysayers who tell you don't do this, don't do that, don't get involved especially getting involved in something that can help you build your personal values, your personal wealth, and showing other people how to do it. Don't listen to the naysayers, ladies. Sometimes we can be like really negative towards each other. And I leave those spaces where women are pulling each other down. I stay in spaces where women are pushing each other up. You must put yourself in a position where you have other women who are not just hating on you. They want you to strive. They want you to succeed, and they'll take you by the hands and they will walk you through that crazy times that you're going through when things are just not going right. They'll be there, because we all fall short. Where no one is perfect. I am not perfect by far. And I can tell you, there are good days and there are bad days, but you must know that if somebody's got your back, if somebody believes in you, you first have to believe in yourself, because they're going to help you and they're going to pick you up when those challenges come. Challenges. Let me tell you about challenges. You got to challenge your thinking. Think about when you make a challenge to yourself and you win. How does it feel? Doesn't it feel good to be in a winning position? When you have that negative self-talk and then you tell yourself, oh, no. I know I can do it. I know I can get this done today. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And then you do it. And then you have good outcome. And you feel so good about it. Do it again. Challenge your mindset, because you have what it takes, ladies. Pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. Just pay attention, because the next thing I want to talk about is doing it first, right? Doing it big. Pay attention to what you're saying to yourself. You're a leader. You can be a leader. So do it first so that you can pave the way for other women who are not so, confident about what they can do and how they can do it. Pave the way for them. Do it big. Do it first. Challenge your thinking. The other thing you need to do is educate yourself about personal finances. I thought I knew something, but knew nothing when I joined the financial industry. Okay, even owning a business before, did not know about personal finances like I thought I did. I knew a little bit to get by, but it wasn't enough. But if I didn't allow myself, give myself a chance to learn it, to get into it, get coached, get the information, get the license. Oh man, those powerful licenses, it feels so good to know that you just get in the game and you just keep going. Doesn't matter what your background is, because guess what happens? We go to school, get that education, right? And it's almost like we give up on the goals and dreams that we have. Just because you have an education in one thing, it does not mean that you cannot get an education in something else. Take it from me. Coming from a background as a psychotherapist into financial industry, come on now. It's just about challenging yourself, challenging your mentality, knowing that you can do any and everything if you put your mind to it. So give yourself a chance. Take 20 minutes per week. Ladies, 20 minutes I'm asking you to do. That's just the challenge, the action. I want you to take action. Not just think about it, take action. 20 minutes for 1 week is not a lot of time. Even if you're only listening to, my show, I don't care. I mean, it could be anybody's show. It could be reading for 20 minutes. It could just listen to a podcast. Anything that's going to help you with changing your mindset about money. Because what is your relationship with money? Oh, it makes such a difference, ladies. Take that 20 minutes. I challenge you. Send me a message, something. I'm on YouTube also. I'm on Instagram. I am on LinkedIn, Facebook. Send me a message. Let me know that you're in. You're taking this 20 minutes per week to work on your personal finance. Even if it's getting in front of somebody to answer your questions. Because we can just be friends. You could just, reach out when you have a question. You never know. I do respond to my messages. So if you reach out and ask me a question, or you ask me for a Zoom one-on-one, I'm going to get on Zoom, because my ultimate goal is to make an impact. If I can change one person's life, I'm going for it, and I want that one person to be you. Because again, the school system paralyzes us, crush our dreams, and tell us this is how it goes. You study, get a degree, and then you study to get a job in this particular area and do what the job requires you to do, and don't think outside the box. Come on now. Challenge yourself, ladies, to put yourself in a position to learn about personal finances, because we're making our mark, and I want you all to be on that journey with me as we continue to build the financial house. We're still building. That's right. We're not finished. Developing that personal attitude, that positive attitude, right? Changing that mindset and developing that personal attitude is key, because there can be so much drama in our lives, and we're, so emotional as women, and we sometimes go after and don't realize it, that, that drama is pulling us a little bit at a time backwards. You have to identify it, analyze it, and remove yourself into the positive route. Just that positive mindset of how you want the rest of your life to be. Because think about this. What will your life look like if you don't change your mindset? If you don't learn about personal finances? Versus, I stay on the positive, right? I just love, to be optimistic that you all are going to do this. Versus what is your life is going to look like when you do learn about personal finances, when you do change your mindset, because I know you will do it, because you have what it takes, ladies, to make that change. And I know I believe in you, and if you believe in yourself, oh yeah, we're making our mark. And we're going to make it really strong together as we build our financial game plan, our financial house. So I will take a quick commercial break, but hang in there and we will be wrapping up in a few minutes. Thank you for listening.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Welcome back. Oh, yes, so happy to be back. So, in closing today, ladies, let's talk with about the mindset, right? We're talking about the mindset. Staying positive, right? Staying committed to your goals and using opportunities to get you to the next level. Know where you're going and doing it first as a leader. The road to financial independence, again, it starts here, ladies. It starts now. The power of hope. It helps us to rise above fear. Because that's one of the reasons what causes women to not even go into business for themselves is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failing, fear of not having that support from your partner or your family or your friends. Ladies, it's okay. People will support you. People will believe in you as long as you believe in yourself. So the power of hope, again, just stay hopeful and believe in yourself. You will overcome that fear. Because in my business, that fear is taken away because you have a system that's already set up to help you succeed. And guess what? There is no risk to your current career. And another reason I found doing the work that I do, as I do educate people about finances and present to them, one of the reasons that we found that women don't go into business for themselves is because they don't have the money. But remember, I talked about how I started, right? Started with nothing. Okay? Work the side hustle and build something so that I can build something else. Get it? And in our business, the business I'm in, there is no big investment to get started anyway. So when I got started, I was like, let me hurry up and get these licenses before they change their mind, because I'm like, really? I can have a business without having any money? Like no big investment? I'm getting licensed and I don't have to come up with thousands of dollars. I was excited. I was rushing to get those licenses out the way. I thought they were going to change their mind, but they didn't. So anyway, the other reason is why women don't get started is because they don't have the knowledge, so they doubt themselves. Again, believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, ladies, because guess what? You learn as you go. It's amazing. I didn't have to know anything about finance to get into the financial industry. Came from a psychotherapist background, counseling, educating families about, mental health, emotional health, and just getting through life conflict. And that financial piece I find with couples especially, that was a big one. I wanted to be able to fix that problem for them and show them solutions, but I didn't have the answers myself. I listened, I provided them with information, but I didn't have the true solutions. I was just putting a Band-Aid on it. Don't we put the Band-Aid on so many things, ladies? We know how to put that Band-Aid on and keep it moving, but I wanted real solutions. And I had to sacrifice to bridge over. And thank God I got into an industry that was all about pushing you up, making you better as you work on self-development. Man, I had to change. I had to reprogram my mind. It works. I got away from all the naysayers, the negativity. Right? And that self-talk about what you can't do. You can do anything you put your mind to. Take it from me. Been there. Been through so much. And I'm not over it. I am not even a quarter of the way where I want to be. But I want you to get a piece of the pie. Because it's really great on the other side. Because I teach in my business, we teach people we educate families about personal finances, about how to make money work for them. We teach them about the financial secrets you don't learn in school, because people don't plan to fail. Most people don't. They just fail to plan. So in closing, Let's get that plan going, ladies, because the roadmap to financial freedom, it starts with you and it starts now. You need a financial GPS, and I can help you to get that financial GPS in place, working for you. Put that plan so you can succeed, because we have to take one step at a time. Hey, it's never too late to start. It's never too late to start living your life, living on your terms, having independence and flexibility. Ladies, because money gets us from point A to point B, make your mark. Make your mark now. Get your analysis done. Even if you call your bank, I don't care. If you can afford to pay that $300 or $3,000, whatever they charge you, go ahead. But I can tell you that it's complimentary to you from me. With our company, we don't charge. It is free. So you can choose. I don't care where you get it done. If you want to pay or versus not paying. But again, you have to have that roadmap, because we're on this pathway to financial freedom. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for taking that challenge on, taking that 20 minutes to learn about personal finances. And we will talk again next week. Have a blessed week, everyone. This is Millennium TV 24. I am your host, Cynthia Abbott, in sponsorship with Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and don't forget that we're also streamed on YouTube. Subscribe and give us a little like or a big like and send us a comment. Have a safe and blessed week, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you. See you next week. Same time, same place.
Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Submit your own content to 1530entertainmentllc@gmail.com. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
This is a film about Canada. I've always asked myself, what does it mean to be Canadian? This is a difficult question that even most people living here have a hard time answering. Canada is an incredibly large country, and it is my belief that can lead our provinces to feel disconnected. Most Canadians are very proud of the places they live, and this sense of pride is contagious. But I feel in some cases they undervalue the rest of the country. So for Canada 150, I decided to hit the road and seek adventure, from East Coast to West Coast, to find an answer to my question. Get ready to learn about some places in Canada that you may not be familiar with, and hear inspiring stories from other fellow Canadians.